Pyro Nation 574 here, and welcome back to Black Ops 6. It is that time once again. It is once again that time where we are at the end of the season and nothing interesting is going on. So we are going to be talking about the roadmap for the next season in this video, and I'll be giving my opinions and thoughts and all that, and just letting y'all know what's coming next season if you haven't heard anything about it yet. Gonna be doing so in a game of party ops because I figured it's a pretty casual mode and it's still the most fun I have in this game anymore. So yeah, just gonna play a game of party ops, going over the season 5 roadmap. So yeah, might as well just get straight into it. Let's do this. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. So season 5, first thing in the roadmap is maps. So first we got a map called Runway. It is it's just a picture of a plane and then obviously the title Runway. Damn. So I'm imagining it's gonna be like some kind of airport. I doubt it's gonna like only be the runway. That is kind of a cool idea for a small map though, but I don't think it's only gonna be the runway. I think it's gonna be like a whole airport or something, because it's not a face-off map, it's a normal size map, so it's probably gonna be some kind of airport, is the moral of the story. Next one is a face-off map. It's called Exchange, and it kind of looks like it's gonna be a market of some kind. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Runway sounds kind of interesting. Maybe that could be a cool map. Exchange just, I don't know, doesn't really seem that interesting. Next up, we got another remaster, World Motor Dynasty, aka WMD. Apparently they are reskinning. That's definitely not a word, but I'm making it a word now. Rebranding, I guess, would be a better way to put it. WMD into a car dealership is what I'm taking that as, or maybe like a car, what's the term? Like a car showcase. That's definitely not the term, but y'all get what I mean. So yeah, that should be an interesting spin on it. So I am kind of interested in seeing that. Got him. And then I think I'll have to look in a second. Let me just go ahead and get my gun ready real quick. Alright, so yeah, let me take a look real quick. Yeah, this is the last map that I'm about to mention. The last map for this season, which will be in season, is called Jackpot, and obviously by the name and by the looks of it, it definitely seems like it's going to take place in a casino. It's once again not a face-off map though, so we might be getting like an interior and an exterior of a casino. So I mean, that sounds pretty interesting. Sounds like it could definitely be an interesting map. But yeah, all in all, oh man, all in all, as far as the maps go, I mean, it's not really sounding that crazy. It's not like sounding like there's gonna be like any super cool or super crazy maps per se, except maybe the casino and maybe the airport or whatever that's gonna be. So yeah, I don't know. Maps are seeming kind of mid. Then we're getting one new score streak. Oh, I almost had him. We're getting one new score streak that is gonna be in season during an event apparently, and that is the combat bow. So yeah, we're getting the combat bow as a score streak in season as an event reward. I'm assuming and imagining it's gonna have explosive tips, because otherwise barely see the point in it seeing a score streak. Okay, cool. It's a nice casual mini game that I can play while continue to talk about the roadmap. So that's the only score streak we're getting. Now, as far as modes go, I think this dude's trying to hit me, bro. I don't know what's going on. As far as modes go, so first up we got a new mode called Aim High, which I don't really have any information to go off of that, at least not from the roadmap. It's just a picture of a new operator holding a new gun. That's literally what the thumbnail. Why is this dude just emoting? That's what the thumbnail is for the mode and the roadmap. And yeah, it's just called Aim High. So just based off of the title alone, I'm imagining it's gonna be like maybe some kind of weird like headshot only mode, or even maybe just upper body and headshot only. I don't know. That's just a pure guess, pure speculation. So I don't really know what it'll actually be. And then listed next is finally the return of snipers only. They're finally adding snipers only to Black Ops 6. Near the end of its life, snipers only is finally getting added. I may have to lock in here because I'm barely in the top 3 right now. So I'm gonna try and lock in and cover the roadmap at the same time. So I was gonna say as well, what I'm really interested in about snipers only being added, what I'm really interested about is this season, season 4, they just added a full auto conversion kit. Speaking of full auto, can I get off this shotgun? They just added a full auto conversion kit for the SVD in this season. So I'm really curious to see. Oh, I could have went crazy. I'm really curious to see if they're gonna allow that conversion kit in snipers only. Surely not, because if they do, everybody about to just be spamming that. There's probably gonna be a lot of SVD spam in general, but especially if the full auto conversion kit's allowed, everybody about to be using SVD. But the next mode listed is Cranked Mosh Pit. So I'm imagining that means we're gonna get like multiple modes with the crank timer, like not just team deathmatch, like probably kill confirmed, unfortunately, domination, just like stuff like that. But hey, got top 3, let's go. Got top 3 while reading the roadmap is crazy. Alright, y'all, I'm just gonna go over the rest of the roadmap in the menu here because Party Ops is just a little too chaotic to go over the roadmap. So yeah, those 3 modes don't say in season, but still, there's been a pattern of, even if it doesn't say in season, they're not always available as soon as the game launches. So if I had to take a wild guess, we will launch with Aim High, and then snipers only and the Crank Mosh Pit will be added on like just a little bit later on, like a week later. But then these next 3 modes all say in season. So first we got Cranked Demolition, which sounds like it could be a lot of fun. Sounds like that'd be a fun mode to check out, but I'm worried that the sweatiness of skill-based matchmaking will make that mode not fun. After that, we got Blueprint Gunfight, which I'm gonna be completely honest, there's practically a 0% chance I'm gonna be checking that out because my interest in gunfight has basically dissolved completely at this point, especially since I don't have a whole lot of homies that play COD anymore, especially multiplayer, and that's really the only time gunfight's ever been fun for me, at least, is playing with friends. So yeah, pretty certain I'm not gonna be checking that one out. But then this next one I probably will check out, even though I'll probably regret it, and that is the return of Ransack. And yeah, I'll probably regret checking that out because Ransack pretty much ended up turning into the sweatiest mode in the game for whatever reason. So I'm sure I'm gonna regret returning to it, but you know, we'll see. Then we got zombies. This is definitely the biggest thing that's happening this season. This is really the only like major thing, honestly. Everything else low key kind of mid. This is the big one. New map coming out for zombies. The final map, the final zombies map for Black Ops 6 is releasing with Season 5. So yeah, obviously that is 100% the biggest thing about this season. And you already know the zombie squad will be checking it out. We got new enemies, Uber Klaus and Commando Klaus. They seem very interesting and definitely seem like problems, so they ought to be fun to deal with. Then of course we got a new wonder weapon coming with the map called Gorgofex. I don't believe this wonder weapon has ever been in any other game, but I could be wrong. And the gun just kind of looks like an alien. Like, it's just crazy looking. We got a new field upgrade being added as well, which I am pretty certain this has never been in COD before. A Mr. Peaks field upgrade. I am very interested in seeing what that does. And then we got gameplay updates for zombies as well. We have new Grief arenas. So I'm assuming, I'm probably wrong, but I'm assuming it's kind of sounding like it's gonna be like brand new maps, or at least like portions of maps exclusively for Grief. Like either new maps entirely, or like maybe new sections of already existing maps will be used for Grief. And then of course in season there will be directed mode for the new map, which is called Reckoning, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that yet. And also in season, Team Cranked returns. And of course the new score streak, the combat bow, will be added to zombies as well. Then we got the Warzone section, which is finally a small portion of the season. Funny enough, it's actually the smallest portion on the roadmap, so Warzone went from being the mode with the most new content to the least. So yeah, between how small it is and how little I care about Warzone, we'll pretty much just speed through this portion. So the main thing happening with Warzone this season, the biggest thing is the stadium is opening up once again. So, you know, that's cool. Which apparently what's going to be opening up the stadium is an unknown laser from the sky, basically. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing with that. But that's actually how the stadium's opening for some reason. And then two new modes. First one is Stadium Resurgence, which obviously pretty certain that's just going to be Resurgence taking place in the stadium. And then in season, Deadline. I have no idea what that is going to be. The thumbnail does not help me or the title with any guesses at all. And then those singular gameplay update coming to Warzone is a new contract, a satellite hijack contract. So then finally we are on to the final section of the roadmap, weapons, operators, and more. So first we got the new weapons. We got new LMG coming through, PML 5.56. I don't really know what the actual name is. I can't really tell what LMG this is supposed to be. Almost looks like the Bren, but I doubt it. I don't really know guns too crazy like that. I mean, yeah, it's just a new LMG. It's nothing crazy. What is pretty cool, though, for me at least, is the AUG is returning, being called the ABR-41 in this game. The AUG is returning. What I'm interested to see in that is what version of the AUG are we getting? Because literally throughout COD, we've had the AUG as an SMG, LMG, AR. Like, it's been such a versatile gun. So, very curious to see which version of the AUG we're getting. Both of those guns are Battle Pass guns. We then have boxing gloves. Pretty much a Treyarch staple, so not surprised to see those. Says it's going to be an event reward, but it doesn't say in season, so I guess we're going to be getting an event pretty early on in Season 5. And then the last one is again an event reward, and this one does say in season, and it is a revolver. We're finally getting a revolver in this game called the Gravemark 357. So that's pretty cool as well. So, you know, honestly, I only really care about the AUG and the revolver, but still pretty solid weapons this season. And then new bundles, hooray! We got another replacer skin for some reason. And I Know What You Did Last Summer bundle for some reason. And a sequel to an existing bundle for some reason, the I Dead bundle. So yeah, just as usual, the bundle's going crazy. You already know what game we're talking about. We got a new operator, Sims, which has definitely been in the series before, but I'm not gonna lie, I cannot place my finger on where he's from. Like, part of me is telling me he might have been in a Black Ops campaign at some point. Another part of me is telling me he might have been like just an operator in Cold War or something. I really can't remember, but he's definitely been in the series somewhere. I swear. Then we got a Black Cell operator, of course, Solace. I mean, nothing really to say there. Two new attachments. One of them is Battle Pass. One of them is an event reward in season. The Battle Pass one is for the 9mm called a Skull Splitter Barrel. With a name like that, that barrel better hit. And then the in-season event reward is for the PPSH. It's a Helical magazine, it's called, which, I mean, makes it look like the PP Bison magazine. Whatever it's called in this game, I forget. And then lastly, we have the events. This first one doesn't say in season, the other two do, so I guess we're gonna get that event either like at launch or soon after, which is 90 action heroes. We had 80s action heroes in Cold War, so I guess this is Black Ops 6's version. So hopefully, like how it was in Cold War, we get some cool, iconic heroes from the 90s. We'll see. First in-season event is called Atomic Block Party, and the thumbnail is just Nuketown, so I don't really know what to expect with that. And then I really don't know what to expect with this one. It's called Operation Hell Ride. And it looks like a Hummer, just like a 4x4, just something, just driving through an explosion. So it kind of makes me think that might just be mainly a Warzone event, because Black Ops 6 multiplayer does not have vehicles. But I don't know. I don't know what to expect with that. But in the Operation Hellride thumbnail, it says plus more, which I'm pretty certain is gonna be a Black Ops 7 event, like some kind of Black Ops 7 reveal event, something like that. Pretty certain that's what the plus more is gonna stand for. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the roadmap for Season 5. And, I mean, as most, if not honestly, all of these seasons have felt, this one, once again, just feels mid. I'm definitely most excited for the new Zombies map over everything, I feel like, honestly, because I'm excited to see how the story ends and all that. Excited to play with the zombie squad again. Other than that, really not that excited for anything else. Like, snipers only might be fun. Interested to see what aim high could be, and hoping that crank demolition is fun. And then yeah, otherwise don't really care about much else. The AUG should be fun to use again. Yeah, I mean, it's probably about as far as my excitement goes. What's crazy too is, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Battlefield 6, but literally early access to Battlefield 6's beta starts August 7th. Season 5 of Black Ops 6 launches August 7th. And I did get an early access code to Battlefield 6's beta. So I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm probably gonna end up spending more time on the Battlefield 6 beta than on Season 5 on the 7th. I'm not even gonna lie. Way more looking forward to that than Season 5. Maybe I'll make content on it, maybe not, I don't know. But that's probably where most of my time's going on the 7th. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'll still do a day 1 video on Season 5. But other than that, I don't know how much of Season 5 I'm gonna be playing. Anyways, that was the roadmap. That was all my thoughts on the roadmap. Hope you guys enjoyed. So yeah, that means that is the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.